Hey there, beautiful souls. If you are returning here, I just want to take a quick second to say thank you for your support of the channel. And if you're a newcomer, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot with your August monthly general intuitive tarot reading. As always, please remember not all messages will resonate with everyone, as they are general intuitive readings for the collective. If you're interested in a more personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below this video to access the website where you can choose from the various services offered. Are you enjoying these videos? Then please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. It's free for you and it's a great way to support the channel. Also, it lets me know that you are interested in more videos like these. Now let's start as usual by jumping into some quick astrological highlights for the month. August begins on a sluggish note thanks to the Mercury retrograde, but have no fear, this too shall pass. By the middle of the month, around the 11th or so, life will start to move forward again when Mercury stations direct. So it's best to be patient until then. Now, earlier on August 6th, Mars enters Libra, which is a perfect time for cooperation and teamwork. No matter how busy you may be, help is available. Rally your team and you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. Then on August 22nd, work takes center stage when Virgo season begins. Use this time for organizing the office, handling details, and creating efficiency. The new moon in Virgo on the 23rd is fantastic for beginning a new health regime. If you've slacked off on your routines like I have, you can now change your habits. And finally, I want to be sure to mention that romance turns passionate when Venus travels through Leo beginning on July 25th. Bold declarations of love, over-the-top proposals, and steamy nights add excitement to your summer. The best part is that Venus will remain there until September, so make the most of this time. And now let's see what direction the tarot will lead you in this month. I'll see you on the other side of this video where we can examine the messages from the guides. All right, beautiful souls, this is a reading for the sun, moon, and the rising sign of Aries for the month of August. So we're going to dive right into your messages. And I'll begin by giving thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Aries seekers. All right, may I please have 4 cards for Aries, excuse me, for the month of July. The 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Coins, hold on, I think something flipped, 10 of Swords, you have the 2 of Wands, and you have the Chariot card. At the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. So Aries, the message that I'm getting right away for you for the month of August, right away, is there's something that your intuition is telling you, and you're either not listening to it, or you know it's there, and you're either maybe not wanting to recognize it or deal with it. Okay, I say that because you have this 10 of Swords, which I feel like there's a bit of I want to say not necessarily an ending, but it feels like an ending. All right, I feel like for you there is a reason for you to face something, right? 10 of Swords is about us facing a fear, and your intuition is telling you something, and you don't want to face it because we're fearful to face something sometimes. But what's great is in this reading is that you have the Two of Wands, and in this Two of Wands there is some gates, and the gates are open, so it means that there is a way forward. There is a path forward for you. You also have the Chariot, which means you get through whatever this is in the month of August. You'll get through it by the end of the month. Okay, now I feel like it has to do with your independence, okay, or wanting your independence, because you also have that Nine of Pentacles right off the bat. Okay, I feel like there's some kind of relationship challenge that you have to face. Perhaps some cooperation is necessary if you want to keep the peace. All right. All right, let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Not only is it about independence, but I feel like for you, you're a sign, and Aries is a sign of being assertive, right? Aries are usually very assertive people, and you know, sometimes we need a little bit of diplomacy to deal with something, and this situation is going to call for you to call on all of your powers of diplomacy to deal with it. All right, so let's clarify this Nine of Coins. Tell me about this independence, this assertiveness, and how you might deal with this situation here. I feel like, yeah, you've got you have the Ace of Pentacles. So what it's telling me is there is an opportunity here for you to, as I said, be more diplomatic, and actually apply that diplomacy, because I feel it's going to be more effective. And I feel like something comes to light here. I feel like there is a truth that needs to come out. Perhaps it's about a friend, perhaps it's about a coworker. As I said, I feel like there's a little bit more cooperation that's needed, a little diplomacy that's needed here. And your High Priestess is already telling you that the answers. The High Priestess is already saying, you know you need to do this. You know you need to face this. You know you need to address this, okay? Let's get another clarifier. You have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there is the communication card that I was talking about, all right? So I feel like there's some communication that is required here, all right? This communication is long overdue. That's the message they're giving me. It's long overdue, and you know it. You know it deep in your gut. You know it deep in your heart, and you just have to do it, right? Sometimes you just need to face it. One more clarifier for this. Yep, there is another ace, which is the Ace of Swords, which tells me you've gotten clarity. Remember I said there's a truth that gets revealed here in this month? I feel like that is very much the case. As soon as you get the clarity, you know exactly what to do. And with this 10 of Swords, it's like a turning point. Okay? So I feel like you need to be ready to decide, because the minute you decide, then those doors open, and you can walk through it and you can get to the other side of whatever this is. So tell me about this 10 of Swords, this ending, this decision point that needs to be dealt with. I know that you have, you'll have the clarity to make very confident choice on what to do here because of that Ace of Swords, I'm pretty sure. So let's clarify this 10. Tell me about this ending. Tell me about this. Yeah, it's rooted in some kind of doubt that you have or some kind of fear. Could also, the moon card could just be that there is fear in facing it, right? Because that's what the 10 of Swords is. That's what the moon card is. It's fear, it's doubt, it's having to face something that you don't necessarily want to deal with, all right? But as I said, I feel like you're going to make a confident choice. And I really feel like you need to have an honest conversation with somebody. That's the communication, the card there that's on the table, right? So let's continue to clarify this 10 of Swords. Yeah, I think that once you communicate, there's a complete 180, complete change of direction. You get through it. That's the transformation of the Death card. And it allows you to proceed in the second half of the month. Best to deal with it in the first part of the month. And I feel like you know what needs to be done because you have that Queen of Swords, okay? It's just a matter of getting yourself the right words, prepping for it properly, sitting down and having an honest conversation with somebody, realizing that perhaps maybe some more cooperation is needed, but be assertive about it, all right? In the second half of the month, you get over that because the Two of Wands says you're now going to walk through those gates to something new. So tell me about the other side of the month, the second half of the other side of those wands is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you've made the right decision. You're feeling bold. You trust in the decision that you made. You made it for valid reasons, with all the facts, having gathered all the facts. You're not just making a decision off the top of your head, but you feel very confident in the decision you make, and you're backing it up. You are definitely, this is a card of courage, of convictions. You are saying to yourself, yeah, I did the right thing, and I know I did the right thing, okay? If you know that you did the right thing, then you did do the right thing, all right? So I feel like you are, your belief is strong about this. Let's continue to clarify the Two of Wands. High Priestess again, yeah. Your instinct is telling you what to do. Your instinct will tell you what to do. So your instinct is telling you deal with it this month. When you get to the middle of the month and you actually deal with it, your instincts are telling you how to, and your instinct and your intuition is telling you how to go forward. All right, let's clarify one more card for the Two of Wands. Yeah, it takes strength, it takes courage. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of courage. We don't always want to have conversations with people that it's just not fun sometimes to have those icky conversations, and we don't want to face them sometimes. Okay, now at the end of the month, I feel you're go. You have the Chariot there. I feel for somebody that you maybe there's an opportunity here for work in terms of a leadership position. I feel like somebody is testing your leadership abilities at the end of the month, and I kind of feel like that if there is a promotion to be had, then I would say toss your hat in the ring, because you have a great opportunity to actually get it. And I feel like this is your time to do it. You have all the skills that you need to do it. You have all of the abilities to do it. There is the Judgment card, right, which is karma. In this deck, it's called karma. And so you are really, it's an opportunity for you to rise up, get to the next level here. That's why I say there is an opportunity there for you, okay? And if there is a chance for a promotion, as I said, go for it. Apply for it. Try to get it, okay? I do feel Lady Luck is on your side at the end of the month in this regard. Let's continue to clarify. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just a question of reflecting upon a little bit about what it is you want, how you can do things better, really looking at some improvements and what you might be able to do to grab this opportunity. Page of Cups just flew out, so you're actually going to love this. There's a little bit of creativity here, so maybe it means that you need to be creative. I feel like they're trying to tell me that the message coming through is that you need to be think outside of the box is what I'm hearing, right? So just to be a little bit creative in your thinking here. All right, Aries, I'm going to pull you an oracle card. Let's see what the archangels want to tell you. Message, please, for Aries for August. Okay, you have Amethyst, and I'll read to you on the card. It says Metamorphosis. You are in a vortex of deep transformation. There's your transformation card. Surrender to the process that's unfolding. If you give me a second, I'm also going to read to you from the book. Give me one sec. Let's find you Amethyst. Here it is. Okay, and your message from the archangels is the best time to change is when change is happening around you. This is a powerful and enlightening moment of your journey, for you are in the process of deep transformation. There's a good chance that you're feeling some resistance to the changes occurring at this time. Maybe a part of you doesn't feel ready for them, or you don't fully understand the purpose of them, but you are being guided to trust in the process and surrender to the shifts, for they are moving you into a space of wholeness and healing. Change isn't a linear process. Sometimes it will feel as if you're taking one step forward and 3 steps back, but they're all essential and all hold the key of learning. Energetically, you are like a caterpillar going into the chrysalis, and soon you will have the opportunity to emerge into a more aligned and aware state. If you try to fight the changes that are unfolding around you, you could delay your expansion. So relax. Angels are with you, leading you to real transformation. That's a lovely card to end your reading on, Aries. I hope there was something in this reading that resonated for you. And I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.